Hey, welcome back, viewers. We're back here in the garage. It's getting really awesome weather where it goes 70 degrees, and it'll be like 70 degrees again. So I have finished my horrifying paint job on my little, let's see, where is he? Isn't he just a gorgeous little thing? Huh? What do you think? I thought so. I mean, I'm not good at body work and paint, but I really thought that this was going to be a good looking car to throw down with for a road racer. So, also, I've gotten another project. Get the angle right on this. You can see, yeah, how the width, and if you look at the tires, I put 26 millimeters up front and 30s in the back, because the 26s will go right on and clear the knuckles and all the important bits, because their offset's a little bit different. So, very good stuff. We should be having another road racing Skyline here very shortly. Slide over. I got some other stuff that I've done as well. The overall results of last week's stream, where I rebuilt the transmission on this and got it running. Well, as you can see, one of the tires doesn't match, which is quite unfortunate. It's this one. I was driving and it was good. It was extremely good. And in a moment of high throttle understeer, I guess you could call that, I just hit the gas. It understeered right into the concrete patio, and it shattered one of my brand new bead locks, which is, I guess, that's just the way it goes. So, as you can see, shattered. There is a crack here, right down there. You see a crack in the face of it. Of course, the center ring didn't crack, but that's just the way it goes. So, let's just say that rally car is absolutely glorious, but it's very brutal, very, very fast. So it's very tough on parts, especially if you're not a good driver and you've been not driving for, like, say, all of winter. I did make it for 20 minutes. It was just rocking all the way around the track, obviously. So what we're here to do is to get some graphics onto this lovely little platform here. I really like this little glass cleaner. You get this stuff at Walmart. It's not bad. Seems to do pretty good. So we'll wipe this thing down and get into throwing down with some graphics on her. I tried to closely match the 917s, your really old school Le Mans style Porsches. With this paint, it's very difficult because I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, the paint color is Zenith Blue and Tangerine is what the originals are. So I've got Spa Blue. Don't know if that matches. And then this one was gloss popsicle orange. So close as I could get it. Sorry to all the. This one's just a runner. I'm not pushing to have this car being super perfect or accurate to anybody else's. So let us begin. I'm going to get some of the lights and other
counseling and financial resources. Don't wait any longer. Call 844-926-6632.
Features like this little grill.
Colorado Housing Connects, the Colorado Broadcasters Association.
There we go.
This station.
You got to really be careful. These body posts will rub your paint off. Luckily, I got the holes here in the window, so nothing to worry about there. But down here, they will definitely screw stuff up. So, do we do golf like this? Is it supposed to be red like that, or is it supposed to be red like this? As you're coming towards or away? Does it look better like that, or does it look better like this? I think we're going to put something down like that. What do you think, viewers? I don't have a whole lot of activity on live chat like the big popular kids do. What I'm kind of hoping for is to get this arranged in such a way where it's actually looking like a real race car, but not.
After 45 years and about 45,000 clients,
but not like a direct copy of anybody's. Almost like a privateer team.
We have 26 lawyers and a staff of 100 talented folks. But the real heroes are my clients, because they know getting through one of these cases is tough, and they have my full admiration and support. If you've had an accident, it would be an honor to represent you. Call the Savoy.
All right, so we've got. I'm sorry, folks. You're probably hearing the radio in the background. I'll turn that off. I totally forgot that there was my tunes going on. I don't like working without tunes. I think it's kind of like being stuck in the gulag. It's just no fun. All right, there we have a number 8, I think, for the door. I think that'll look good on the door. Let me get the other one cut out. And then I was kind of thinking about the other one on the hood there. I think that'd probably really look good. You can see I got a ton of this window trim. And you got to cut all these out. On Tamiya's, some of them, what's weird is that some of them will come as pre-cut stickers. Other ones are cut them yourself decals. And it's admittedly somewhat frustrating sometimes because they could maybe help out on some of the smaller ones. Because if you're talking about how much do you really want to get involved with cutting out little itty bitty tiny stuff, and that's not the smallest by far. Get my little scrap pile over here. Been doing a lot of fun RCing. Got a chance to do some with my little boy. Turns out his truck's just as awesome as I always thought it was. Teaching him how to run some stadium truck style jumps on the track in the backyard. Super fun. Of course, I snapped another axle on my Toyota. Had to do that. That one's like a point and shoot break apart kind of deal, just like the Lancia. If you add too much power to these, you can actually figure out a point at which you can just break the car anytime that you would like. And I'm not talking about just steer it into something. I mean, like, jump it, roll into the gas too hard, and get the back end rotated down. And, of course, the back tires hit first. And then here. Which side should it be on? It should be on this one, right? Something like that. So yeah, over rotated it, got the wheels put down to the ground real hard just to show him that you could rotate in the air, and it snapped an axle in the back of that Toyota. Just as quick as you could just say click. Rotate. Stuff like that. So this is a very kind of time-consuming process. So I decided to share it with you because, you know, makes for super interesting viewing while the vehicle is being kind of conceptualized. All right, got a couple door panels. Should it look at you both the front and the rear sticker be the same guys or what? I'm a little bit worried that I should be doing this on the side of the car, but I don't necessarily know. I'm going to do this one so that you have to read it while it's going away. There we go. Uh-oh. Look out. Look out. All right, let's see what we can do here. Dead center. I made the stripe where I measured it, and it should be pretty much in the center of everything, but that's up to me to center it, right? Oh, God, I can't see the edges because of that wax paper. Bad. Oh, we're just going to have to let it live. This is going to be like a real hardcore like decal that was meant to go on a regular car. What do you think? Doesn't look too silly, does it? Roll it out of that crazy light. It's not too bad. Yeah, a little bit forward, I think, but of course that's, you know, some window trim might help. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna make a full disclaimer, kids. Not in any way professional at doing this. I'm just deciding where it goes and saying, yeah, yep, I'll put it there. Come on. Come on. That's it. All right. Should be kind of right in the middle. Right in the middle of the hood. Let's go right there. I'm feeling it right there. You know, just might be a little bit turned. I don't know. You tell me. It's not bad. Doesn't offend, does it? Doesn't offend too many of the senses. Let's see about this number 8 here. See what we can get. See what we can get going on here. Oh, I just feel it right there. I'm just gonna go blink. There he is. All right. So the car is officially number 8. Mostly. All right. So dead center in the door, right? That's where we're taking it. So it's kind of got to go up a little. Kind of already stuck it on there, which is bad. I wonder. All right, well, it's a little high up on the door. but I'm not really too hurt by it. So I'm just going to scratch it in here. All right. Cool. All right. So let's do the other one. Same spot. Make sure there's no fuzzies on there. Kind of just line it up. Whee! Right along here. And then we're going to want to make sure that it goes right up to the top. Just that little 3/16 away. There we go. Feeling good about it. Maybe a little canted downwards, but again, not complaining. Happy days. Get to drive a Porsche here. All right. That doesn't look so bad. There we go. Huh? It's a cute little Porsche, yeah. Okay, so let's brighten this guy's little future up here. Let's start creating a bit of some fluff. Let's create a few. Should we go International Club right above it? No, too close. Back on the back, that seems really huge. Almost better here. I think there. I don't see why not there. Because I want my Porsche to be a member of the Martini International Club, and I don't know if they'd work together on a Gulf-sponsored Porsche, but I like the idea of it. So, right here. Right here. And lay it on down right there. Beautiful. I love the curves on a Porsche. The Carrera bodies are curvaceous little beauties. Love it. Let's see. There we go. Loop clutches. It's a German clutch in a German car. What could be better? There we go. Just a little off. Oh, I like that. Yep, I'll take it. What do you say? Factory Pro on the front windshield? Or should we trim the windshield first? Probably need to trim that windshield first. Ooh. It's appropriate at this point to badge this car as a Porsche. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We got some H&R. H&R up front bigger? I think so. Yeah. All right, so let's do a little bit of HR on the back too, huh? Seems right. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking, kind of like the idea of that. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. Okay, so what are we looking at? We got weeder hold paints. So I'm sure that we should take a look at putting these guys. Let's see. Where are they gonna go? There we go. Let's see. Let's have another one of those. All right. How about onto the front? I wonder if we shouldn't have this guy right here. There you go. Back, down, and get, oh, wait, not right there. There, and then she swoops right up around there. Perfect, okay. I'm gonna say Bilsteins up front, yeah. There we go. Nice. All right, let's go Bilsteins again. Most racing cars are just an effort to double up the stickers and get them out there in the advertising sphere, huh? Okay, so as you can see, things are starting to appear and do and stuff. So, Bosch Electric. Let's go all the way back around here, huh? It's like an 1/8 inch off the bumper support right there, that little bumperette that they've got. I'm probably supposed to be covering some of this stuff like lights and other doodads, but racing car, racing car, racing car. I get to do what I want. Thank you very much. There she is. Okay, so as you can see, a little bit of Porsche Heine. There you go. Have a look at that. I think indeed this little guy is a Hoonigan. We're gonna go with that. There we go. Let's flip around. Let's have some hooning on the front. I think that should be self-explanatory enough. Huh? I'll take it. I'll take it just the way it is for now. Okay. What do we have here? I think I'm going to try and put this Carrera RS badge on here, but I don't know if it's going to actually work out. It's very tiny. And it's got the circle from a number on the print sheet up in the top. So it's making me have to cut it just a little bit, which sucks. No. It's not working. All right, let's see if we can spot a place for this thing that's going to be not so ridiculous. Maybe. All right. Oh. Ah. Don't need any dirt on this. This is like a one-off. I don't think there's any more of these Carrera RS stickers in the pack or anywhere else. I just want him to go here. Oh. Oh, look at that. Folks, I've got a Carrera RS now. You see, it's a 2.7 liter. It even says so. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What kind of stuff should he have? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm not very sure at all that ProDrive ever built any Porsches, but They built this one. My Pro Drive Gulf Oil Porsche is performing great. There's going down. Get down there. Right here. Oop, that ain't right. It ain't right. Sorta. Yeah. Nobody will notice it, but it says Pro Drive on it. Let's see here. We're gonna have a little Brembo sponsorship. It looks like. Looks like Brembo's coming on board for this little project. Gotta have good brakes. Totally would want to have good brakes. All right, so what are we gonna do? Where are we going? Where are we going with this guy? Mm-hmm. Here up the front. Right. All right. I'd like to thank Brembo for adding their legendary stopping performance to my Porsche. I feel very good about that. Very happy. Glad to have them along. You know what? We got them on the front. We got Brembo on the back. Don't stick. There we go. There we go. Brembo. I don't really have a whole lot of extras, I don't think, that I was throwing into this thing. All right, so we're going to go with, these are all stickers, but they have to be cut, right? Okay, so let's go around. Let's get these. I think we'll probably get these somewhere up close. Yeah, I actually do use these. These are the tires that it has on it. Contact Racing foam tires. I use those on all of my road cars as much as I can. I think there's one car that uses a set called from John's BSR, but vast majority contact racing tires. Really good. Oh no, there went my decal. Uh-oh. We've had a crisis. Oh, God. Where did it go? I got a spring. I got nothing, people. I got nothing. Oh, wait a minute. No, still nothing. This is borderline ridiculous. I'm sure you didn't come here to watch this. Oh, God. That's bad. That's very bad. Okay, well, right there live. There's a design change. We're just gonna not even talk about it. Whoops. Had a sticker disappear, and that's just the way it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and trim out one of these big ones. Here we go. Because that one disappeared. I can't find it under there. It won't come back out with like sweeping my hand across it. And I'm pretty sure you don't need to see me getting out the broom and dustpan for one little decal. So maybe I'll find it later and reapply. So what are we looking at? I dig that. We're going to have to go right up on top here. I was going to put it across the windshield, but you can't see it. You can't see the letters. Okay. Seems like good right there. Endless? Endless carbon fiber? Is that place you can't see that? Sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and shove a bunch of stuff under your nose you can't really look at. I got my front Hoonigan sticker like way off to the side, which is traditional, I would have to say, for me. Yep. And it ain't coming off either. It wants to be there. There and there alone is where it shall be, so we shall leave it. All right, well, let's talk about some Recaro stickers. Why not? Can we have a little Recaro love? Where should Recaro sponsor my car? Right here. Right there, in the back, underneath my Weederhold paint package here. That's what part of the bumper Recaro gets. Yeah, there you go. All right. Not looking too bad. I don't want to do any of the hood latch stuff. Just seems silly. Porsche logo's on there like hell, but I don't know if it's the one I wanted. Some of these little stickers here are kind of cool. They're quaint. You can tell they came from the original. The original was a Martini Racing RSR from 73, I believe. 1973 Targa Florio. Hugely dangerous race. One of those old school, let's see how fast we can go on public roads kind of races without necessarily closing like the entirety of the public roads all the time. Although I'm pretty sure they got it most of the time. All right, you can't really see it, but those are two little cutesy airplanes that have got some little logo on there. I've also spied on this Ducolux stickers. I think they'll add a little bit of color, a little spice, because it's been getting a little too heavy on the plain black and white decals here. And just a little bit. All right, where should we do? I think these guys could easily go right here. I don't know why, but I kind of just want to put them there. Mid fender. There you go. Then I want my little airplane dudes back here. Like this. Yeah. Right there. All right, so we got another Ducolux. Hopefully my little other airplane dude didn't disappear. Is he down here? Yes, he is. All right. Ducolux. Auto. Come on. Come on, don't be shy. Right there in the middle. That's where I think it ought to go. I'm making this out to be like the Bob Ross of RC automobiles. I'm just painting happy little airplanes and stickers everywhere. Right off the back there. There we go. I like it. And of course, we have one more of the contact stickers that I lost the other one of. It literally fluttered underneath the desk. I never saw it again. So what we're going to do, if I can get this one to unseat here, we will bring contact to the rear of this car. Oh man, I am so bad at this. There we go. Okay, well, you know, I kind of like what I'm seeing here. I got an Oz Racing sticker here. I think right up underneath my little Duco Lux thing is where I'm going to go with this. Kind of like Oz Racing rims, huh? All right, let's see here. See how good this looks? Maybe along the door sill, right? Maybe right here. Dang. Put the dot of the Oz right there. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it. We're going to start to walk a few things down that door sill and get a little bit more involved along that bottom row. I'm digging it. I might actually just leave it here just like this. As soon as we get, come here, you. All right, I think you could probably use some more, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I've got a little bit of an adjustment to make because I don't like the way these stickers are flapping around. So what I want to do is swap out to some smooth sidewall tires. And unfortunately, I don't have another pair of 30 millimeters for the rears. I'm just going to have to deal with it or just glue these stickers back on. But I kind of like to have smooth sidewalls for this thing. The contacts come with a set of sidewall stickers that are actually really good, but you got to get them on there properly at first. And then as you start to really get around the corners, they start to flex and the edges come up so they don't look quite as good anymore. I wish they could find a way to print it in the rubber, you know, like the same way they do in real tires. But it might be a tall order, who knows. Uh-oh, what is that? What is that? Well, I can tell you what that is. That's another adjustment waiting to happen. And the bad luck. All right, well. See, that's the thing that you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see it very well or not. How close that tolerance is, it's actually touching the wheel. So what I'm going to have to do, I believe, and it's something that we already did, which sucks, man. I really got this thing settled over those 30 millimeter tires. I may just keep trying to file away at those tie rod ends. You know what I mean? Just try to get it to smooth out because I really want 4 30 millimeter tires on this. I want that extra contact patch. I want the extra grip from a Porsche. What's that look? What's that look like, kids? It look almost like a racing car. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, kind of a cute little guy. Got his little stickers. Some of them are a little bit worse than the others. That's not too bad. If I start throwing some of the little lights and other doohickums on there, it'll clean up real nice and end up looking like a full-blown Porsche. So that, I believe, ought to be a wrap on that for today. So you can see We're moving forward. What's the chassis? TRF 417X. Obviously one of their racing cars. I've added a side battery plate to it so it can handle full-size batteries. And you get a little impact protection. I got some cleanup left to do on this body, but man, he's looking sharp. He lives right above the camera there. I like that. Man, we're gonna have to get out and do some road racing here pretty soon. All right. What else is there? What else do we got? I don't really have too much. I broke the axle on the Toyota, but I don't want to touch it. I'm letting him sit and think about what he's done for a couple days. What else is there? Rock crawler don't need work. Yeti needs to be taken apart and basically blasted. You know what? I'm going to quit bothering you. I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And I will be back with more. I am quite sure. You know what? Oh boy, do I got something for you. Something that I've been actually hanging on to for quite a minute. Because, as you guys can see, let me get this crap out of the way so that you can see what the heck you're looking at. So, this is a Mercedes Le Mans car like C11, I think is what this one was. If you notice, I don't know if you can read it or not, but it was Schumacher's car. Like, I guess he raced some of these. Obviously, the paint's different. These were all silver and kind of plain, kind of boring. I didn't really like it, but I did wait for that chassis to get it from Hong Kong for several years. I waited for years to get this. I don't know why I waited so long. I was just nervous about it. But let's see here. Let me take that body off. Obviously, I comp cut the body at the back end so that it reduces airflow. And then you can see that scoop, the big, huge nose this thing's got, actually gets quite a lot of good downforce on the front. And then starting from the back, let's see. You can see that custom wing mount and then the aluminum wing. And then, of course, I came out with stainless steel threaded rod and end links to tension this wing to where I wanted it. And then, of course, you can adjust it there. So there is, let's see if you can check that out. It is a TA04R. And I love this car. The only trouble with this car is that it is twin ball diffs, one in the front and one in the back. This right here, you can't really see it all that well, but that motor is a 6,900 kV Castle motor with what looks like, yeah, it's a 1/10 scale short course truck sidewinder motor control. Obviously the wrong stuff for this car. Now, if you notice, you got 32 millimeter Johns BSR tires. I had to paint the rims because they don't offer a white rim. And then 45 millimeters in the back. So when it comes to overall grip, this car is extremely grippy. Being a TRF, not a TRF, the R series chassis, it's got a bunch of basic TRF kind of parts in it, carbon fiber, this and that. And then I also added a few things to it. As you can see, I had to remove the front shock tower because of how close the body is when mounted onto these, the forward aluminum posts. And then I just went ahead and triangulated the suspension with end links, kind of more, it's so hard to see how that all comes together. Kind of Formula One style. So the shocks and the front links are triangulated together. It's very nice, and it runs really good, very smooth. The trouble is that when I smacked into, when I put this motor in there, it smacked into the diff so hard that it left a set of black marks for these guys and a set of black marks for these guys for about that long, about 5 or 6 times. So as you just rolled into the gas real hard, it would leave black marks for about 4 feet and then take off to about 70 miles an hour. So it's really fun. You know, the trouble is that it unspun the nut and bolt assembly out of the ball differential, which is bad, very bad. Especially since this is an out of production kit that was sitting on a shelf as an unbuilt kit for half a decade before I got to it. And then I just decided to start throwing parts at it and using it. And if you break the differentials in this, you're likely as not to never get them again. Okay. So a 6,900 kV motor, too much. We're just going to say too much. What did I do instead? What am I going to do? What do I have? This LRP spin, brand new in the box, looking sharpish. Okay. Here, I'm going to try a little something. We've got, it is Graupner, or Graupner. I don't know how the hell to say them, but they're German. Pretty good stuff. Really nice looking motor. Comes with the little sensor cable. Brushless. Obviously, I have to do some soldering. Not my favorite thing in the world to do, but I'll do it. And there we go. It is, let's get the glare off of there. It's a 15.5 turn motor. So we're looking at probably half of what this is. So it's like half as powerful. It's not nearly as radical. So I'm going to convert this over to running that stuff. And that's been something that I've been waiting to do. You can see that I've got an Evo P1 servo in here, which is this guy. And let's see, where does it say P1? There it says P1. There you go. If you can see that. This webcam is crap. For $22 it works, but it's kind of crap. Made in Taiwan. I kind of dig buying stuff from everywhere. I really do. So the one that I just showed you is going into somebody's Nissan Skyline. It's a very special, very, very special someone. So yeah, I think we're good. I only like doing this stuff for about an hour. I don't like to bother you with stuff. Give you a little taste of what I'm doing, show you what's up, show you what I'm going to be doing next. This radio is very old school. I got it from my brother-in-law. It takes like 8 batteries, but still works pretty good. I may be switching that out to a Tactic. And at some point, I've got a chassis conversion to do to a Lancia. But I'm waiting very patiently. You see, there's stuff coming. There's stuff coming, folks. I've got some serious racing cars to get busy with. I'm going to start to analyze what it takes to get this all converted. I hate doing something and then taking it back apart and redoing it. It really bothers me. I don't like disassembly because usually it comes with like thread wear and other stuff. I want to do it once, I want to do it right, and I want to leave it alone for the rest of forever. I don't know if you can see very well or not on this car. I've got aluminum knuckles. I believe from this is a much more modern knuckle. than what this car has. That's why I had to triangulate the front suspension off of here, because usually this torque rod has another bolt go through on the back of the knuckle. Obviously, I've got aluminum outers. So I guess this would be your caster block, and then your outer knuckle are aluminum as well. This thing comes with your standard anti-roll bars, which are really cool. But of course, all those little links in there, all these little links down in there, you see that little thing that's wiggling right here? Those are little plastic links. So you got to be careful. The control arms, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I had aluminum control arms floating around here for this thing, but I had to switch back. Oh, no. It was aluminum rear knuckles that I was trying to do, because I was trying to test out and see, because they don't make this chassis anymore. So obviously they're not making parts for it anymore. I wanted to see which parts I could locate, and you can see it's got a Team Losi battery holder in it. Like I said, I will mix and match parts anywhere that I can, anywhere that I want to get the results that I want. I don't have a problem doing that. Another thing that I have done, you may not be able to see it. The rod ends that are the same as the rod ends here are the same rod ends there, so you get a longer shock out of the deal. Sometimes you can cut that rod end off if you want, but I like doing those rod ends because they're guaranteed to hold stuff on. When you're talking about extremely like high speed, this stuff does settle. It wiggles a little bit, but it does settle into position when you're under power, so you can control it. It doesn't just go all over the place and try and wander too much. But I love this car, and we will be getting into more of what it is. I'm actually inspecting it right now to see if I got anything screwball-y to get out of here, because this little assembly here, you don't want to mess those up. The spur gear holder on those, it's carbon fiber on the R kits, and I've even had it set up, I believe, with the aluminum off of my XV01. Sorry, I keep getting caught up looking at my fancy new Porsche sitting up above the webcam. So, yeah, I'm going to inspect this a little bit more. I'm going to take a look at what's really up with getting these. I am not going to be doing soldering in front of you. I don't believe you deserve to be cussed at like that. You don't want to hear me solder. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it right there. I don't want to get too involved in this before I get some lunch. Maybe I'll come back in tomorrow or later this afternoon and do another stream and punch this out. But I think we're good for there. And the next one you'll be seeing is the motor and motor control upgrade for this guy. So we will see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the subscribes and watches and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. I hope you're learning, because I sure am.